That's the thing. I found that out the hard way. You be thinking people might hand out your dream or want to help you out. They'll help to a certain extent, you know. And then you got them die-hard friends. Like I got a couple of them, and they gonna help the fullest, no matter what. Like they gonna anything I ask, and like if they need help, they know I got them. But the thing is, a lot of my friends don't be needing help. They do their own thing. That's why I like a lot of my friends are dependent like me. We all do our own thing, and it sucks, you know, because like I guess when you pass away, you know, you don't expect any friends to come celebrate you. Like at least me, you know, I don't expect if I was to pass today and have a funeral, nobody would show up, you know, and it sucks. It's something that I deal with, but I'm not expecting anybody to show up, and I'm not asking anybody because that's the thing. Like I understand, you know, I don't have no family. I understand, you know, being a foster care in group homes. And the little friends I do got, they got their own families, you know. They got their wives or kids, and, you know, they got families to take care of, their own lives. So that's where I'm always respectful of my friendships that I build and respect that, you know, everybody has their own lives. Like, I've started to learn that even more, you know. Get more space, respect people's time and space, because everybody's got their own time and space. We all got our own bubbles. We don't want to get poked, you know. And poking people's bubbles is the wrong thing, man. Right now in this day and age, we gotta soothe people's bubbles and build together, you know. Build a bubble around the whole world, because we all need protection and want to feel safe, you know. And it made me realize that, you know, you're just by your actions or by this and that, you can make somebody not feel safe, and it sucks, bro, because it's like, that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to make you feel safe and chill, bro. That's the thing. Yeah. So it's just something I learned. Like I said, persistency is key. Chasing a dream, be persistent about it, be persistent with how you go about, you know, doing your mixing and mastering and everything, because sound is important. I know they say sound ain't that important. Yeah, it still is though, because you want to put out a good quality song. But I understand nowadays some of these songs sound like trash. You sound like you don't even got to put out a good song to make it now. And yeah, it's crazy. But that's why it's cool, because there's so many people that can be artists now. We all can make it, you know. I mean, everybody can win. Everybody can do it. Yes, sir. Look at that beating up the road, man. Fucking this road up right now. Yes, sir. It's a beautiful day, though. Blessed to be out, blessed to be mobbing, blessed to be talking with y'all. You know, any day we wake up, we're blessed. So for surely that's every day we blessed. You know, that's a blessing. We woke up. It's a blessing we got up and got off our ass today. It's a blessing we trying to make something happen in a life where it's hard to make something happen, you know what I mean? But we still end up making it happen, and I think that's what life is about. It doesn't matter if you winning or if you got all this or got all that. No, it just matters as long as you stay consistent about it. Like I told you, be persistent. Just keep going, and it's gonna work itself out whether you are here or not here. Just keep going, and don't let nobody tell you different, because I feel like a lot of us get discouraged by what the next person's saying. The next person ain't in your shoes. We all wear different shoes, different sizes. You know what I mean? That's why I don't never try to downplay anybody, because I never walked in your shoes. So I don't know what you're going through, my brother. I just know the shoes that I walked in, it ain't been nice. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to get some nice slippers on my feet now. Not no Cinderella glass slippers, because the glass gonna break. It's gonna be shattered with all the shit that we've been through. But I'm trying to get some slippers, like some Crocs, you know? Put some Crocs on my feet that's nice, you know? Little nice slippies. And for real, dude, that's how I think about this shit, man. I look at life different, bro. People say, like, that's crazy. But it's not like it's crazy. It's just I look at it on a bigger thing, bro, because life is bigger than what we think, bro. We just think little of life when it's much more, you know? Yeah, there's family and there's cool things like that, but what created life? How did we be able to grow these things? How do they grow so fast? How do they grow so slow without genetics and like people putting steroids into the plant? You know what I mean? Without speeding up the process. How do you do it naturally? How do you? We need to figure out more of the natural ways instead of the chemical ways. Because goddamn, the chemical ways got this whole fucking planet going to shame. It's fucked up. Oh shit! Here comes the highway patrol, boy. He in that Durango. Oh man, if you do get me, I ain't tripping, I'm chilling, I ain't even going fast. But you know, when they see a black person in the new car, they tripping. Look, he over here pulling up too. But yeah, so that's why I said, being persistent is important. Very important. It's important to be persistent in life. It's important to be persistent in your dreams. You know what I mean? I think persistency is a big word that people forget about as well. Persistency, consistency, communication, motivation, progression. Those are all words that I treat at a highly in my life, because that's the whole thing. My whole life I've progressed. Like right now, we're almost at 100K subscribers. I need y'all to subscribe. We going up. We almost at 100K. If we gonna hit 100K, I'm probably gonna cut my hair and donate my hair. A lot of people say I need to donate my hair, so we're gonna probably do that. If I hit 100K subscribers, we're gonna donate my hair. Plus, we're going to do a $1,500 giveaway. So if you for surely aren't subscribed to my channel, I suggest you subscribe because it's an easy way to make $1,500. For real. $1,500. It's very easy, man. I need y'all to like, share, subscribe, double tap that screen if you're in here. And we're going to keep the content going. I see a couple comments. That's what I like to see, people giving feedback. And that's the thing, I understand I don't get a lot of feedback, but the here and there and the ones that I do get the feedback from is support and it's genuine. And I'm blessed, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be around such great artists, great people that carry me, that want to see me succeed, because I want to see them succeed too. And I understand I be going through it sometimes, but it's because I got so much on my plate. I think people don't understand that I don't let y'all see everything that I got going. I don't need y'all to see everything that I got going because this should have anybody stressed out. You know what I mean? I lost my brother, I lost a friend, I lost a lot of people, just recently in a couple months I lost like 7 people. Some to shootings, some to people killing themselves, and some to a car accident. And I just want y'all to understand that's why we're blessed. We're blessed every day we get up, man. I don't stop chasing the grind. I don't stop thinking it's possible because it's always going to be possible no matter what. It is possible in life. Everything's possible. Us making it in life and going far in life is possible. You know what I mean? And that's what we all got to remember. Yeah, I can't really go no faster. There's a highway patrol up here. Fucking everybody's stuck in the line behind because nobody wants to go around them. And I ain't finna be the one to go around them because right once you go around that motherfucker, he gonna be like, oh, pull your ass over. You just gave me a reason to. So, I don't know. It's just like I said, great things, and me being a commercial driver, you gotta be defensive. You got to learn how to not rush things, take your time, be aware, be alert, Just drive safe on these roads, whatever roads you're on, these highways, interstates. You feel me? But like I said, that's the one word that I want us to get and worry about is like persistent, being persistent on dream chase to the goal, getting to the thing, because nobody's gonna carry it to you. That's why I said you gotta carry yourself. You gotta do it yourself sometimes, and it sucks because it's gonna feel hard. It's gonna feel like you ain't making it. It's gonna feel like you ain't there yet. But that's what it's supposed to feel like, and I keep trying to tell y'all. Like when it gets hard, that's how it's supposed to feel. It's supposed to be hard. This shit don't get easy. This shit ain't easy, you know what I mean? This shit ain't relaxing, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if y'all seen DJ Khaled say, we just make that shit look easy, and that's how it is as artists, we supposed to make it look easy, because this is something we're planning to do. Like me as an artist, I'm trying to do this for I would love to do it as a career, but I'm not making it enough to do that, so I gotta make with what I can do and how much I make, you know what I mean? Making a little bit over fucking, I'm not making great, but shit. Like my little boy Back Gunner said, a little 2K every month, it's better than nothing, man. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of us get discouraged, because the money ain't exactly as much as it should be, or this ain't that. But like I said, I've seen some of my songs where I was making this so much amount of the song. Now that shit done triple. And I think it's because the music got better. The music got better, y'all. Like y'all fuck with it more, y'all liking it more and all that. So it's just something I'm trying to work on and build as an artist. Because I think y'all deserve great content, y'all deserve good music, y'all deserve good shows. When we pay and y'all come for these shows, I gotta give y'all the energy, because that's what you paying for. You paying for that energy. Like as y'all seen, what's his name was just taking $15,000 to $20,000. Now see, when you got as many videos as him with 700 million to 200 million views and all that, that's worth that 15,000. That's worth that 20,000 that they charging. Me, I'm only doing 100,000 views at the most every couple months. Even on this channel, I'm only doing like 200K, but on one of my other channels, I'm doing about 60,000, 70. And so you picture that's about 250K a month. So 250,000 views a month, and then I'm only charging what, $150, $200 to work with a feature, and what I say, $400 for a video. Or $400 for a show. That's a reasonable price. You can't complain. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna leave it like that. And I think that's how I'm gonna leave it. And for the people that, cause I sold a couple features for $350 too. And I just want to do more for $350. But I feel like I don't want to tax the world even more and then make it harder for you guys to work with me if you really want to work with me. Because I know some of my people that support my music or support me, they coming from the struggle. So best believe I'm always discounting, or I'm always trying to give you the best deal. Look at this person trying to fucking pass me up. About to cause an accident, y'all. About to cause an accident with his dumb ass. Crazy work. They passing up. Look, they finna drive up. That's because they in that Durango. They probably highway patrol too. But yeah, so we just mobbing, man. Like I said, it's a blessed day. We all up and at it. I'm gonna keep going live, keep dropping content. Might get some good food while I'm up here. mobbing, man. I'm trying to hurry up and get down this motherfucking interstate, nigga, to where I need to go. off and shit. See, it's the bullshit. People cut you off like that. But hey, look at it's gonna happen regardless. All you do is drive safe, y'all. That's why I try to teach y'all defensive driving. Be the defensive driver, be the one that's just chilling, man. Fuck with me. I gotta get to the destination and keep it pushing. And that's what I'm saying, man. We mobbing, man. It's red. We smiling. It's a beautiful day today. You know what I mean? It's not too hot. It's not too cold. Let's get this AC going real quick. There you go. Yeah, that should work. Shit about a new car. See, I be hating that shit. Okay. How the fuck I turn it up? Yeah, that's that new shit. I gotta learn how to do that. I don't even know what the fuck button that is. Like, what the fuck button is that, man? Oh, it's right there. There you go. Winning. Alright, cool. See, that's that shit. You gotta... The 2026, bro. 2026 car, fucking goddamn, you don't know what goddamn president this motherfucker. Motherfucker got fucking everything, dude. Lane, fucking precise, fucking all that shit. New cars, dude. That's why we hate fucking new cars, bro. Put me back to the old shit. New cars are cool because they get you from point A to point B, but they ain't cool with the new fucking headache with all the electronics and shit. This motherfucking 2026, I'm pretty sure is 2026. It's brand new. Look, it's only got a couple miles, as y'all can see. It's only got 3,000 on it. 3,000 on it. Brand spanking new in this motherfucker, man. That's how we moving. Beating up this motherfucking road. Brand spanking new. Oh, this nigga gonna cut me off, dude. How you gonna cut me off? Hold on, I gotta fucking plug my shit in. I thought I was over there. Oh, hell no. Nah. Truck trying to bounce over. Trucker trying to bounce over. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm still mobbing, bro. I got a little ways still to go. On a mission, man. On a mission. It's a beautiful morning, yeah. Hey, bro, this nigga tire is wobbling, bro. On his Honda, it look like his tires finna come off. Nigga, that shit crazy. And I keep the dash cam, man. That's why I got the dash cam. I don't even know why you fucking trying to have a tire pop off and they say that I was over there fucking with them. Nah. Damn, these tires literally shaking it off, though. I wonder if I could show it to y'all, man. Everybody's on the move now that that nigga done got off. Damn, that nigga tire is like losing air or something. But yeah, like I said, man, keep doing this shit with the content. I got some new things in the work for today for y'all. You know, I think y'all all gonna be excited about it. I'm excited about it. You know, we're trying to make this dream happen and make it come true. Red. Oh, it's a beautiful day, man. It's nice and modern. nice outside. We just chilling. Like I said, man, it's gonna be beautiful. Yeah, I'll probably go live in a little bit, and just keep like chopping it up. Like I said, the content, I'm gonna keep dropping content. And like I said, it's cool how y'all say, you got pictures with a lot of dope people, man. It's just being at these shows and going to meet other people, perform. You know what I mean? Like I said it in one of my songs. I said, your favorite rappers, they probably know me. And it's the goddamn truth. A lot of people be thinking like, that's the thing, I'm not really known by people. I'm known by your favorite rappers. You know what I mean? I'm known by them. They know who I am. I don't really care if you don't know who I am. I mean, the fuck? So that's how I had to learn. But at the same time, then I started to learn, you build a fan base by people knowing who you are. I want more people to ask, who is Red? I want more people to be like, damn, this nigga been making music for 15 years plus. And he's still at it, I'm trying to be like Snoop Dogg, 20 years later, anniversary and shit. We really do all that. I mean, I've only been at it 10 years legally, like, since I dropped a song on platforms like that. It's been, 12 years? So, I ain't at 15, but 15 making music. Like, 15 since I've been in the studio. 15 since I first was like, okay, I'm going to take this music shit serious. I'm going to jump on some music and try to become an artist. And now you guys all say I'm an artist. And I think it's amazing, but, like, some say I'm a rap artist, some say I'm this artist, a gangsta artist, whatever. I just think of myself as a person that makes music, and if I do become an artist and people look at me like that, that's amazing, and I love the support. But me personally, I've never had that in my life, and I'm not expecting that anyways. Like, when I go out, some people ask me for pictures and stuff, but I don't look at it because y'all ask me as the artist or something. I just look at it as y'all fuck with my music and y'all, fuck with Red. That's why you get in the picture with me. You're not just trying to just say, oh, it's because he's this big or this, that, or something this, because I'm really not. I'm just like y'all, bro. We all in the same boat. We trying to get to the same destination, to the top. And I ain't trying to headbutt with nobody to get to the top. Because if we do that, we for surely ain't getting to the top. Because none of us going to get there headbutting. We all got to build each other up. We got to support each other. We got to love each other. We got to communicate with one another. And that's what Charlie was trying to do. I keep telling y'all, long live Charlie Kirk, dude. Communication is key. I don't give a fuck if you think it is or not. It is. You communicate with something that's 10 times better. That's why they say if a dad was there to communicate with the kids, them kids would be 10 times better. He ain't lying. It's communication. That's all it is. The world just needs more communication. And communication is a type of support. When you go to counseling, as some people know, my good people that I love, they're counselors. And it's crazy because in counseling, you have to communicate. In counseling, you got to talk about it. And you got to talk about the things you don't want to talk about. You got to talk about the stuff that's fucked up. You got to talk about the things that bother you. You got to talk about the things that might irritate you. They call it a trigger. We call it triggers. That's why you got to take a fucking time out. Some of these motherfuckers don't know how to take a time out. Well, once I learned how to take a time out, I took a fucking time out and came back like a god. You feel me? I came back focused, thankful to God. Thankful to God. Not like a God, thankful I like God. Because shit, at the time, I wasn't really having God in my life. You know what I mean? And I was able to take that time out and focus on what life is really about. What's the important in life? What is it about? It's about us building each other up. That's the thing. When you help another person out, you don't know that you could have helped them out in the biggest way possible. Or you could take it as you're just helping them out and they don't need help. But most of the time, a motherfucker that's asking for help, they're not going to ask for help if they don't need help. You know what I mean? They're not going to just say, I need this for that, and that's it. That's why we should help each other, because a person's not going to ask that and not help. So, when you see somebody asking, they probably sincere about they asking. Unless they're a comedian and you see how these comedians be running running around. But if they're not a comedian, you should take their asking serious and try to help them find a way. And if not help find a way, then try to support them to where they can find a way. Because we all gonna win together if we all can support each other. That's the thing. I learned that out the hard way, you know. It ain't gonna just happen by yourself, but it ain't gonna happen with no support either. You gotta have support. You gotta have a movement. That's why I'm a ghetto movement boy. Yeah, I got a big movement, but it's kind of ghetto. Oh well, that's still a movement. Yeah, we be moving through the places where people don't want to go, but that's okay. That's part of life. That's where I grew up. That's where I come from. And there was 2 motorcycle cops. That's where I come from, bro. And that's just, you know, that's how I grew up. That's the struggle that made me today. To be able to give y'all this music of red. Like I told y'all, you know, it wasn't that I came up with the name. Somebody gave me that name. And it all clicked, you know. Because next thing you know, I ran with the name. And we turned the name into a slogan, you know. It's red. It's red. And I might even make my name officially It's Red. I don't know for sure, you know, but I think that would be a good thing because that's the thing. There's hella different little reds, you know what I mean? That's why I put the little red GMB. And a lot of these other little reds, when I was first on YouTube, there was no other little reds. There was like maybe 1 or 2. And I'm pretty sure their music is still on the page with the Sauce Talk, so you can see which Lil Red I'm talking about. Like his old music still linked to my page, to my old music. Because now I got all my music off those other Lil Red's pages, or off of whatever, whoever Lil Ped. Because I mean, I dropped the first album on that fucking page, but there's so much different music on that page. So I ended up putting my music on my own personal new page. And now we passed them up. We're now at 200 subscribers on that page. Oh shit, hold on, highway patrol. We had 200 subscribers right now on that page. And so it's some good things coming. It's some good things coming, bro. We had 200 subscribers. The page is going up. Like I said, I'm gonna do more dropping content gyms. So gyms, I'm teaching y'all how to build your credit. Gyms, I'm teaching y'all how to succeed as an artist. Gyms, I'm teaching y'all on how to get connected. Because that's the thing, like I said, I got people that are ready to manage me at all times. I could have been had a manager. I could have been did all that. The problem is, so independent. Like, I love doing it independently. I love showing y'all that I can do it by myself, and you can do it by yourself. And not only am I showing y'all I can do it by myself, I can do bad by myself. I don't want none of y'all to get into the bullshit or whatever people be thinking that I'm doing. So that's the whole problem. And so I don't like people to have to, oh, you're this person because you were hanging around them, you know, what they say, guilty association. Yeah, nigga. I don't need none of that, dude. I'm my own person. And if you're around me, you're your own person. We're all kings. We're all queens. We are all our own person. And that's the thing. That's one thing about me in life. I don't want nothing from nobody, man. I just want people to be happy in life and be succeeding and be grateful. Because that's the thing. If we could all just be a little bit more grateful and thankful, the rest of it's going to work itself out. You know what I mean? Look at that fucking Durango. Y'all seen that? That was a highway patrol right there. They are out and about today, man. It's beautiful though. It's a beautiful day. It's a perfect day to get out and hit the road. And so like I said to y'all, I'm just trying to teach y'all something, dude. I'm trying to teach y'all that persistency is important. Be persistent. Consistency is important. Be consistent. Communication is important. Communicate. Gratefulness. Be grateful. Be grateful that we up and at it. Be grateful for what God has provided us with planet Earth and what we got right now. And that's still left the planet Earth. Because it seems like planet Earth ain't going to be much left soon. But right now, we got a lot. And we got to be thankful for what we got. And so when you see somebody that's helped you, or you see somebody that's in a bad situation, just tell them, hey, It's gonna get better. And if they say no, tell them you'll see. And I promise they gonna have to. That's the thing. That's just the way it. That's the way a thing works. It can be weighed down so bad, and then it's only weighed down so bad for so long. It's not weighed down forever. No, it can always be lifted off the weights and lifted up. The thing is, a lot of them don't know how to lift up off the weights because they're still stuck on being weighed down. And I know I was sounding like Andrew Tate, but that's some real shit. You can't let white life weigh you down. Like, that's why I told y'all with that song, y'all like to live life down. We like to have it up. It's not about me telling anybody that they living their life down. It's not like that. I'm saying just don't let life get a hold of you where it holds you down, where you live it down, you know, where you forget about what life is really about. Because, like, I had to realize that, you know, and it sucks because I had to do it all by my lonely, you know. Nobody taught me that. I had to teach it myself. And then, like, even like as an artist, you know, I had to teach myself how this is going to work, how this is going to be. Like, when I was first shooting a music video, I ain't gonna lie, I looked like a fucking goofball. I looked like a fucking goofball. Didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't know how to be coherent with the camera. I didn't know, you know, like how I was gonna look on camera. I didn't know how to do any of that. And so it all, like, that's the thing, this is all entertainment. Music is entertainment. The content I'm dropping, you're talking about the artistry, that's entertainment. It's content, it's just entertainment, it's real stuff. Oh shit, high control, y'all. Yeah, damn, he was looking, he was right there tucked off. And it's artistry, it's content, like I said, you know, you've seen, you know, the last few artists I dropped. There's a lot more artists I'm gonna post. Like, to be honest, I got so much I could flood YouTube with just me pictures with artists. I'm still nowhere near. You know, I mean, I got 7,000 plus posts with artists and just pictures with me and them. And so, what has that taught me? It's taught me is I got a lot of content. And I can disperse it over a matter of time, or I can post it all at once. Me personally, I don't want to just post it at once. I want to give it to you guys like in increments, I guess, or synonyms, or little bits and pieces, you know, do not give it all at once. Because then if I do that, I can explain it to you guys. I can tell you guys, hey, this is what this was, this is what this is, you know, this is what this is, you know what I mean? So it's something that I'd be very thankful for. I mean, hello, grateful, you know, I'm grateful I'm able to do the things that I'm able to do. I'm grateful I'm put in a position to be able to do that. I'm grateful to be able to help others get in the position to be able to do that. You know, like one thing I'm working with my boy is, right once I get this plaque, which I should be getting next month, we're going to start getting the plaque next month. We'll start running it up. Right after we get this plaque next month, the whole goal is after I get this plaque, you know, and I make it to 100K, is just stay winning in life. Stay motivated, stay even dropping. All because I got the plaque doesn't mean I gotta stop dropping. All because I get the plaque doesn't mean now I'm gonna stop doing this. Yeah, that's an award, but there's more awards to get, and I want y'all to understand that. That's where persistence comes in. There's just a lot to learn, a lot to get, you know, a lot. But yeah, man, it's a beautiful day today. I'm just chilling. I don't really got too much right now going. Yes, sir. Smiling. like I told y'all, safety too at first. Always safety. You know what it is. I'm finna get off of here. Y'all have a good day. Like, share, subscribe. I'm gonna keep dropping content today. Do a couple more videos. And y'all have a blessed day.